my name is Sandra Pallotta. I'm a certified holistic health counselor, and the name of my company is Nutritionally Hip. Today, what I want to make for you is my red hot quinoa chili. My clients are always asking me, what's a really easy recipe that I can make that is simple and not time consuming? And this is a perfect recipe for that purpose. It's got very simple ingredients and it doesn't take very long to make at all. What I use is red quinoa, and I really love quinoa because it's very high in protein, it's gluten-free, and it's packed full of vitamins and nutrients. Quinoa has its own natural herbicide, so what we want to do is we want to rinse the quinoa really well before we prepare it. So that's what we're going to do now. So in order to rinse the quinoa, you really need a fine mesh strainer. That way you don't lose your quinoa during the rinsing process. So we're going to place the strainer in the sink. Put your quinoa in and rinse it. And if you have a sprayer, that works out even better. And then once we have the quinoa rinsed, we're going to move it back over to the stove. So then we're going to put our rinsed quinoa in a medium saucepan, and we're going to cook it as per the directions on the package. And this really only takes about 15 minutes. And I went ahead and I pre-cooked the quinoa so that we can go ahead and start the recipe. So now we're going to start the chili. So I'm going to take my cooking spray and I'm going to spray the bottom of the pan very generously. And over a medium heat, I'm going to saute one large chopped onion and 3 garlic cloves minced. And I'm just going to stir these around for a couple of minutes. And we're just going to continue to cook these down until they're translucent, which usually only takes like 2-3 minutes. And then after that, we're going to add organic baby spinach. And this is 11 ounces, which is probably about equivalent to about 5 cups of baby spinach. So we're going to slowly add this in, a little at a time. And we're just going to cook it down, which, if you cook with spinach, you realize that that only takes a matter of seconds. We're just going to add all of our spinach. And we're going to just continue to cook that down. Okay, so now our spinach and our onions are cooked down very nicely. And the next step is to add aduki beans. And the reason why I like the aduki is because they're very mild, they don't have a very overbearing taste to them, and they add really nicely to this recipe. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to add the whole can. We're just going to stir that around and heat that up a little bit. And still, this is over medium heat. And then to the recipe, we're going to add marinara sauce. And I like marinara sauce in this particular recipe. And this particular marinara sauce, I like the Pelicanos. When you do look for your marinara sauce, try to get one that's low in sugar, and that's the reason why I like this one. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to add the whole jar of sauce. And when you add your sauce, you can do it to however you want to do it. If you don't like as much in your chili, then cut back, and if you like a lot of sauce in your chili, go ahead, put it all in. I really like a lot of sauce. So then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take our cooked quinoa and we're going to add it right into our chili mixture. And that's basically it. We're going to stir it around, and the quinoa is already warm, and the chili sauce is warm, so we just want to, heat it through. So now our chili is thoroughly heated, and so really the next thing that we want to do is we want to take our chili powder. And you add as much or as little as you want. It's purely up to you and what your tastes are. I'm just going to sprinkle a little in. And now that's all heated. And it's done and ready to be served. So this recipe really serves between 5 and 6 servings. And it goes really nicely if you wanted to add a side salad. And that's it. You could really pretty this dish up if you put like maybe a sprig of thyme or some fresh parsley. What I like to do is take some fresh grated Parmesan cheese and just take a pinch and sprinkle it over the top. And that's it. It's done and it's ready to serve. And that's my red hot quinoa chili. And if you'd like to learn more about me, my name is Sandra Pallotta. The name of my company is Nutritionally Hip, and you can check me out at www.nutritionallyhip.com. Enjoy!